Hi guys, what's up? It is Saturday. I am home working on stuff. As you've seen in the last video, I am restoring the struts. Them are fun. I had some older ones from the other suspension that was brought to me when I bought the GST, and I was clamping those down. Some of the mounts are better on these. The whole freaking subframe and everything that the guy sent me. Some of them are better, so I'm trying to find the best parts. The KYB struts were really dirty, and some parts had a little bit of rust on them, so I've sanded them down and just kind of sprayed them. I don't know. I think they'll look better. I want everything on this car to look as wonderful as it can. This engine will look just brand new when I'm done with it. So there's the springs. Those are Eibach lowering springs KYB struts that he had on the GST. Here's what's left of the GST. Still working on it. The wiring harness, as we said in the last video, is really just kind of a pain. So I've got the whole dash out. Everybody that wanted parts from me wanted me to ship them to them. Shipping cost a lot of money, guys. I'm not shipping stuff. If you want some parts, come see me in Springfield, Missouri and pick them up. Otherwise, I'll keep all this stuff, or the GST parts I don't need when I get rid of the GST, I'll probably just throw out with the car. So it's not really, I'm going to probably keep that dash and fiberglass it though. I need a window off the driver's side. Mine's got a big scratch through the middle of it on this spider. And the regulator I bought. So I'm going to try to do that sometime. But that's that. I did one spring and everything yesterday. I'm not doing these perfect, guys. These are used lowering springs. You know, when you put the springs on the car, you can't see them that much anyway. But I'll show you what I did yesterday. And I guess this is it's a waste canister, or it's a purge valve canister. I don't know. But anyway, I painted it red. It needs some clear coat. I don't have any clear coat right now. Springs turned out pretty good. See, this part, the top part, goes into the big rubber mount piece. And then that piece goes on top of it. So you won't really see this part of it. So it's easier to set them up like this and paint them. But I have to prime them all around. These are really a pain to sand. You just get some Scotch-Brite and some sandpaper and just run all the way around. Like a train all the way down. But they look pretty good. That doesn't look too bad. I'm trying to find the ones that I don't have to get so much rust off of. So the really good ones from the other suspension, the extra suspension that was given to me with the car, have better mounts. Like they're not so rusted out. That one was rusted pretty bad. It's not perfect, but it looks really good. Those you don't see much of when you put them on anyway, but like I said, I want my parts to look good, so. There's the seats. I had one guy that wanted these, but I don't know, people. I'm not giving this stuff away for free. It's like newer looking parts. There's nothing wrong with any of it. There's a wing. Got another set of rocker panels with the air dams and the top molding pieces that go above the rocker panels. There's my gauge cluster. That goes in my car. Door panels are pretty good looking, except for these things. The Eclipse is notorious for those being broken. There's another set of, like I said, the moldings, and there's the air dams. My fiberglass bumper. There's one of the extra bumpers I have, and here's the one off the GST. It's still really good. It had some damage on the bottom that I was fixing. When I'm done with it, it'll look brand new. It has several holes up here in it. I don't know why, but all I got to do is patch them up. The fenders are still decent. They're cracked a little bit right here. But for someone that does paint and body work like me, that's no problem. I can fix that. What I might actually do, like I said, if nobody gets any of these parts, I might just keep them. What I might do is do a little bit of custom fabrication, like cut out a triangle here. See if I can push this part in and weld me a little piece here. Do some custom air dams in it. I think that'll be cool. But yeah, this room is just full of parts right now. That's the Civic, and this, see the red and black, that's all the Honda Civic I have outside. But yeah. Well, that's not the only one. I have another room full of parts. Come get some parts from me, guys. I'm not going to give this stuff away for free. Honestly, I need some money to go into my car. Why would I give it away for free? Here's some parts, some hoses and stuff off the engine. I'm going to get the coolant reservoir and repaint it. I've also got an extra power steering canister, and I'm going to repaint it. That's the Civic headliner. That's my extra hood I have for the Eclipse. I have an extra hood too. There's the hatch that I have in here. And the wheels, I'm waiting to get my sandblaster, because they're a lot better than the wheels I have on the Spider. But they're not perfect either. See this here? I've got to do a little bit of... I think what I might do is just completely sand it off and respray it. I was very close to getting my paint this week, but I don't want to pay $300–400 for paint. So I'm waiting for a friend to get me a discount on some. But there's the intercooler piping. Yes, I'm keeping it. People quit asking me for my intercooler. It goes on my car. But anyway, I've cleaned it up. I haven't polished it yet. I'm going to try. The blow-off valve is very nice looking on this. I had to get some grease off of it and stuff, but it's pretty clean looking. So, yeah, I've marked everything in baggies. I got the old caliper brackets. We're going to put the disc brakes on the back of the Spider and take the drum brakes off. So I'm going to take these brackets and clean them up and repaint them very shiny red. A lot of cleaning parts and painting parts is what I'm doing right now, guys. So if I haven't been on for a while, I'm very busy. That's why. Every time I have my weekends off, I'm out here in the garage working on stuff. So today I am painting. I set up a weird looking little paint area. Hey, it works. It's keeping it off the wall, and it's keeping it from going in the house. It's a little cold out here. Just using aerosol high temp paint. And I'm just putting it in some hot water in the house and getting the cans warmed up before I use it. That strut's done. So that strut goes with the red springs and everything I got in the house. I may get new mounting kits and new boots. I don't know, guys. What's your opinion on that? I'm soaking it all and cleaning it all. It's very greasy. The mounting parts and the boots are good. It's just the locking nuts and stuff that go on there that I'm going to have to replace. So what I'm fixing to do is wet sand some of this that I've already primed, my springs that I got all primed. It's a mess in here. I know. I can't figure out what to do with all this. This over here is all trash parts. It needs to go to the trash. And then that over there is all good parts. Here's where the engine sits right now. Yeah, well, the next step will be the wiring harness as soon as we have time. Then after that, make sure everything's unplugged. Get this baby pulled out of here. Okay. So I'm going to get back to that. Whenever you're doing this, any kind of painting, even with the aerosol cans, please guys make sure you have a respirator. I was not using mine. I didn't